Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 23 of the SGBA with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Ohio State Buckeyes. I'll be one of your hosts, the CEO. And of course, I'm joined by Mr. President. Mr. President, give us the lineups.
And the Spartans join us tonight with Pack, Harris, Williams, Chris, and Junior. And the Buckeyes match up with Iverson, Green, McKinley, Rivers, and Animations. Animatize, however you want to do it. How you doing, Mr. CEO?
I'm good, sir. How are you tonight? Should be an interesting matchup. Also, Junior has purple hair tonight, which is going to be interesting. He'll be going against Animatize, the other big fella of the Buckeyes. And of course, we have Iverson and Pack in the backcourt, so that should be a little bit of interesting.
I like that backcourt matchup, Iverson Pack.
I do
that might
too.
be interesting.
Nicky Iverson, and of course, Mello Harris is not your cousin, correct?
No,
okay, all right. We just want to make sure now. Okay, here we go. Spartans, Buckeyes. We got a fade. Wow! How about that to start the game, huh? We're back. Here we go. 2-0 Buckeyes. Spartans slowly up the floor, picking up the pace now. 2-0 Buckeyes. We got a good one for you tonight. Now down into the post, the man with the purple hair. He's looking to get it going. Oh, blocked. How about that?
And Ohio State plans to play some good defense tonight. They've been defending the paint all season long.
Zach Green, Mr. President. Don't mean to interrupt you, but Zach Green interrupting the Spartan defense, knocking that three down. 5-0 now, Buckeyes.
And now off to a quick start. Let's see where it goes from there.
All right, here we go. The man with the purple hair now with the ball. Taking it right down the lane, Mr. President. How about that one?
And there was no answer for that. That was just poster.
J.R. Jr. posterizing the Buckeyes early. 5-2. This one's going to get interesting. Keep it a little chippy too. No fouls yet to go. Buckeyes setting up the offense now slow. Yeah, Junior's out on the ball. Go ahead, Mr. President.
Yeah, and Michigan State's trying to see what they're going to do on defense because they need to defend their court tonight.
Mateus will go with. The big fella for the Buckeyes knocks that one down right off the window. 7-2 now, Buckeyes leading this one. Really off though still. Plenty of time for the Spartans to figure it out and get it going for this one. Setting up their offense now. Got the ball along the wing, Junior. He's trying to get it going. He kicks it back out, but wide open. You know what happens, Mr. President.
And when they leave them open in this league, bang, bang, bang. You can count those three.
Sparty's right back in it, 7-5 now. Buckeyes with the ball. Top of the key. We got an open shooter, Mr. President.
And you know what they say when you see an open shooter? Bang, bang, bang. Back-to-back threes.
10-5 now, and anything the Spartans do, the Buckeyes feel like they can do better. Hits a 3, 10-5. Now, here we go. That's Mello Harris with the ball. No relation to Mr. President. Kicks it over to Junior. Junior with the ball here. He's working. Shot off the window. Nice shot. That'll work and go down.
And he kept his body under composure. He took a big hit headed towards the lane, but he stayed square and put it off the glass for 2.
Good body work on that one. Not like the first shot. It was definitely off balance for that. But now, we roll back in the game. 10-7. Here we go. Buckeye Spartans. Close like it always is. They're going to battle this out. Ohio State setting up the offense. Nice jumper from inside the lane. Misses off the back of the eye. And here comes Sparty. Right down the floor looking to run. And they do. Kicks it out to the corner, Mr. President. Shooter.
And when you're wide open in this league, bang, bang, bang.
And now we got a tie. So, 10-10, Sparty and the Buckeyes continue to battle. Junior right there on the top of the circle, picking up the ball. Down on the post for the Buckeyes. They got something going. That one's blocked. Sparty's not going to have that in his house.
Nah, and the Spartans play a big D in the paint. Chris is there to protect his rim, and if you come with a weak shot like that, he's going to send it right in the stands.
Big facts. Also, we're in the big tonight. How about that? 10-10 in the big. Good matchup. The Buckeyes, the Spartans. That one rolls around, doesn't go down. Here comes Sparty. They're pushing the ball up. They want to run, Mr. President.
Yeah, but Ohio State seems to get back on defense.
Ohio State able to slow down the fast chase of the Spartans, but no one's able to slow down Junior. He's got the mismatch right over the top with that one. 12-10. Sparty's now got the lead.
And Ohio State's going to have to figure out how to protect their paint. Because if they're not going to protect that rim, looks like somebody's going to have a big night.
British with the old school finger roll. And that gives it a tie game now. 12-12. just a little bit. Junior's way out there on a 3-point line. We'll go now. Bringing it up high post. Looking for a shot. 3, 2. We got 1 on the clock. He lets that go. But the Spartans with the offensive boarded off the glass, Mr. President, 14-12.
And what a smart play. He stayed with it on offense, grabbed the board, and went up for the 2.
Facts, he got his eaten off the glass. 14-12 now. Sparty, he's wide open.
And I don't even have to tell you what happens in this league. If you leave it wide open, they're going to hit it.
Fact, Mickey Iverson getting it going, knocks down the 3-pointer, 15-14. The Buckeyes now with a 1-point lead over the Michigan State.
And this has been a close matchup early on. Both teams have found some good shots, and both teams have made a couple of mistakes. Let's see what happens as this first quarter gets going.
Wide open, Mr. President. You know what happens.
Bang, bang, bang. Looks like we're going to have a shooting fest tonight.
Facts. I hope they brought the target. They did. It's the basket. We're looking good. Mello Harris, no relation to the president. 17-15. Sparty back on top. I almost feel like this is a Saturday afternoon, Mr. President. There's no field goal.
It really does. A good Big Ten matchup. 2 teams battling it out from the jump. Feels like a Saturday.
Facts. 17-15. Sparty with the lead, but the Buckeyes just violated the Spartans.
And did you see that move? That elevation was sick. And to flush that down on him like that, oh.
JR Jr. kind of got shoved almost into the turnbuckle. Now JR, he's a little upset. He's coming right back at the Buckeyes.
And let's do it then, if that's what they want to do. They're going to trade threes, now they're going to trade dunks.
Facts and power dunks at that. 19-17. Spartans with the lead in this one. Just for the moment, though. The Buckeyes with the ball, and they've set up their offense. Good pass right down into the post. He looks down and goes off the window. Into the toe. 19.
Nice move, too. He was able to turn around and square his body just enough to get the fall off the glass.
Oh, there we go. One of the Harrises knocking that down. 22-19. Mello Harris. He's got the hot hand so far, Mr. President. That's 2 3-pointers, 6 points for him so far.
Coming off that screen is working for him early. If they continue to do that, he can run it up.
Junior with the rebound, kicks it over to Pack, working the ball. Looking back at Pack. Pack's trying to set up his offense. He goes right down the lane with that. Tries to throw it down, but gets the foul. It's our first foul of the night, Mr. President. 24-19. Sparty going to the line.
And what a strong move to the basket. He deserved that and one, and he finished it strong.
That's a fact. Definitely deserved that. Good move to the basket. 24-19. Sparty at the line. Good.
And Ohio State started off strong, but it seems like they're losing grip on this.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Sparty's able to weather the storm. 25-19. Buckeyes trying to get back in this thing. Fast start, but they slow it down. Nice move. Double pump fakes. Little spin move down there. Rivers got him going. Nice. Off the window.
And they can't be afraid to attack the paint. I know Sparty has defended it well early in this first quarter, but they can't be afraid to go at him.
Shooting this remotely. How about that? He's working from home tonight, Mello Harris.
And somebody bought their guns tonight. Shooter!
9 points now for Mello Harris. 28-21. The Spartans are all over the Buckeyes, and that's a fact because the Buckeyes have just taken a timeout.
And our first change of pace on the floor. And let's see what the teams go to after the break.
Now, Mr. President, do you think they will try to cover the Buckeyes during the timeouts for power up?
I think that's something you made up, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing something like that.
Here we go, 28-21. Now, Sparty, I'm telling you, it's looking like a Saturday afternoon here. 28-21. Sparty with the lead. Oh, Sparty with the back of the rim. Every day's not a holiday, kids. Back the other way, Williams with on that one. Ohio State trying to set it up. Kicks that one out. Really handle the ball as much as I thought he was doing so far.
Yeah, and Ohio State haven't been moving the ball as much. They need to start swinging it around the floor, and they're good shots.
That one rolls in and out for the Buckeyes. Not tonight so far, 28-21, and going to the window. Sparty's looking for a foul on that one for Williams. They're not going to get it, but they get the basket. Tough move right there by Williams.
Yeah, tough move and a tough finish. I think he deserved a foul on that one too, but I see Michigan State wants to control the tempo of the game.
Also, we are in Buckeye land for no foul there. Tough shot right there, right over Junior. Tough shot.
And maybe that's their key to getting back into this game. Maybe they attack the paint.
The animation should say take more shots going down there against Junior. I know Junior's established himself pretty well tonight. He's got some moves. He's got the big fellow for the Buckeyes working on the inside as well. He's chasing him around. Speaking of which, here comes Junior now. Down in the low post. Takes a fade. Oh, in and out. Does not get it to go down. Buckeyes pushing. A few seconds left in the quarter. Oh, launches back in and out. 30-23. Sparty's got the lead after the one.
Yeah, Ohio State started off strong, but they seem to lose grips late in the first quarter. Michigan State's been running the tempo. Let's see what the second quarter has to bring.
Back. Full set up. 30-23. Second quarter now. Sparty's got an open shooter. Off the back of the eye. Maybe he wasn't going to go for that. Here comes the Buckeyes now. Trying to get back in there. Quick start, that one rips in and out. Here comes the Sparty.
And they're looking to move fast on offense.
Jimmy's looking for it. He's looking down at the post. Now he's up the 3-point. He fights down in the lane and he's rejected.
What a big play on defense. At least the Ohio State running up the floor, and maybe they can get a good look like that. Just continue to play. Like we always say, good defense turns into great offense running down the floor.
That is a fact, Mr. President. 30-25, and the Buckeyes need to play a little bit of defense here, and they just did right there. So they get that basket now, of course, right back in, right back down to Junior. He's down in the post. He's working something. He's got something. Is that an up and down? What happened right there? I believe it was a game which doesn't matter. That's going to work. 2 points.
And he gets the lucky roll too. I guess the ref didn't see him, but he stayed with it and put it up strong. And let's see what Ohio State does as they attack the paint too.
How about that? Adam Titus. He right to the basket, right back at Junior for that.
And I think it's a great matchup in the paint. And Ohio State maybe can get back into this game by continuing to challenge that matchup.
32-27. Sparty's got the lead right at the moment. Cruising towards halftime. This is a pretty good game right here. Mr. President. Nice. Nobody will remember the move, but it was a nice one. 32-27. Nice pass. Sweet finger roll.
And like I said before, continuing to attack the paint. The point guard pushing the ball up the floor with his eyes looking up was able to find the cutter towards the rim for 2.
32-29 now. Sparty's got the ball back trying to get his offense going. He's got a move. Nice step right to the basket. He's at the ref for a ball there. That was good.
Yeah, that's a great move too. And he showed some strong moves in the paint tonight.
Strong JR Jr. so far. 34-29. His presence has definitely been felt here for the Spartans. And it's been felt by the Buckeyes as well. He's controlling the paint. Now, at the table, he's got a spin move. Nice spin move, draws the foul. Maybe that'll actually help. They can get the purple-headed big fella in trouble, number 48.
And it gives him a chance to slow down the game. Maybe bring in a couple of substitutions or something. Or maybe even draw up a play. Because they need to score some baskets to get back into this game before the end of the half.
2.
Facts, Mr. President. 34-29. But what they need right now is 2 free throws from their big guy. They need these to go down. They need 34-31. So he's got to knock both of these down. Big breath at the line. Here we go. The bending of the knees. Shot. 34-30. This basket here would make it a 1 possession.
And he's not a bad free throw shooter either. Even though he's a big man, he can find the line, his composure, and knock it down.
Absolutely. 34-30. Adam Mateus is at the line. He's going to take the second free throw. Shot. Good. 34-31. The Buckeyes now down one possession. Here comes Sparty the other way. Pack over the ball. He's talking to Junior a little bit. I believe Junior just wants the ball. He's in the high post now. He sets the pick. He's looking. Sparty's holding there. Junior with it. He's going to get his moves. Mateus works to the baseline. That's going down. How about that? The big guy calling for the rock. He's got 14 tonight.
And he's brought all of his tricks out in the first half. We've seen him make strong moves towards the basket. We've seen him add a little finesse, and that one off the glass from the baseline, that one was kind of sick.
Absolutely, Mr. President. He is in the dribble bag as well. And Mickey Iverson from the corner knocks him down.
From the corner.
36-34. The Buckeyes and the Spartans just battling this out.
And Michigan State looking to get the ball in the junior. See what kind of offense he can work up.
Oh, how about that move by Junior? What a nice move by Junior. Mr. President, he's in the dribble bag. I just said that. So he goes with the crossover spin, draws defenders, turns around, kicks it back over to his buddy Williams.
And bang, bang, bang.
Exactly. 39-34. The Spartans with the lead. Two-possession game. Spin move down there. And Ohio State answers again in the same way. Anything you can do, Sparty, we can do better.
And they're going to stay close in this game. It's just a one-possession game, maybe a two-possession game. All they need is a big turnover and maybe a basket and a foul.
Junior. SGBA. Number 7.
One-step fadeaway. Look at that. J.R. Jr. just putting on a show tonight.
Yeah, I talked about a lot of what Ohio State has to do, but one thing they really need to do is find an answer for Junior.
Facts. I think they definitely need to bring help down there in the box. Now, Mickey Iverson, he's working tonight too. He's keeping the Buckeyes in this thing. He's got 13. Great assist as well for the Buckeyes. As we in the middle of the second quarter. Now here we go, J.R. Jr. again. They're going to bring somebody over to him. He's a good passer as well. Moving it around top of the circle. He's going to let it fly, the big guy. Oh, in and out. Oh, man.
But that leads to Ohio State pushing the ball up the floor once again with an easy basket and a flush on the other end. And it causes Ohio State to have to stop the game because now
Michigan State
they have to stop the game.
41-40. The Buckeyes right back in this thing. The Spartans now looking to get it going. Nice move again in the dribble bag. Junior draws two defenders, kicks it out, and guess what, Mr. President?
Bang, bang, bang.
44-40. The Spartans now back up by two possessions. J.R. Jr. Watch this, folks. Oh, the little simple layup for you. How about that? He's bumped up the purple head menace tonight. Really giving it to the Buckeyes on the road.
And what a great defensive play. He stepped right in front of the passing lane and finished it off by himself down the court.
46-42. Nice move by Zach Green getting it in there.
And Ohio State's not going to go away.
Ohio State hanging in there. That's what they came to do. They came to play the game, and there it is. 46-42. Buckeyes down 4.
Dribble, step back. Nice. That was kind of Steph Curry-ish.
That was very Steph Curry. 48-42. Nice shot by the Spartans to go back up by 6. Zach Green lets that one go. 48-45. Zach Green just put up the last 5 points. He said, excuse me, don't forget that I'm in the lineup tonight.
Do we feel somebody heating up?
It could be, Mr. President. One more basket, and that's absolutely a heat up. You know how it works. 3 in a row. This one again in the corner. They're finding the shot, the Spartans. How about that?
And the Spartans have got some good looks from 3 tonight. And they took full advantage of them.
Pack has usually been the setup man. Of course, this is hockey, so the second guy doesn't get the assist. But it's usually been Pack to someone to pass and then the shot. Now Pack gets it back. He knocks it down. 51-45. Buckeyes just got to keep answering them and trying. If they do, that's a 3 as well.
And that's a big shot. Coming off that screen, squaring up your shoulders and knocking down that 3. That was huge.
Kicks it around. Setting up the offense now. Sparty driving right down and throwing it down.
And what a half Melo Harris has had.
Wow. Can you believe? I mean, this is between him, J.R. Jr. and Melo Harris, really putting on a show for the Spartans. 53-48. Sparty with a slight lead over the Buckeyes.
Ohio State working the offense, trying to find a good look.
Buckeyes trying to set something up. They got the ball down in the corner. Top of the circle, one on the shot clock. They got to let it go. They do. That's off the back of the iron. Sparty, of course, J.R. Jr. is there for the rebound. Out of perfect head medicine, pushing it up the court. Kicks it over to Pack. Pack looking to set it up from inside the circle now. Kicks it back to J.R. J.R. quickly moves the ball. He's going back down the low post, sets up the screen. Sparty's got it. 7 on the shot clock. 53-48. We're approaching the halves. Seconds to go. That one goes down to 55-48. James Chris.
And he's had some good looks tonight. I don't think he's put enough shots up tonight, but he's had some good looks, and really he's had 2 good blocks in this game also.
Not a starting 5 for the Spartans. And there it is again. How about that? Another block. 55-48. The Buckeyes able to save that one before it goes into the front row. 7 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. The Buckeyes still kicking it around. Sparty playing some good defense. The Buckeyes going to have to let it go. They do. And that one rings in and out. 55-48, so now the last 2 possessions. Really good defense by Sparty. And they got an open shooter, Mr. President.
3.
And you know, initially when you got an open shooter, bang, bang, bang.
Which gives them a 10-point lead as we approach halftime. 58-48. The Spartans are all over the Buckeyes now.
And the Buckeyes trying to hold for the last shot of the half. And they kind of let this half get away from them.
In fact, the Spartans have chalked and covered the Buckeyes, and they are eating them at the moment. 58-48, in and out, and the Buckeyes going into the half, down by 10.
And Michigan State has put it all over them on the offensive end. Junior in the paint has just been tremendous this first half. And Ohio State stayed in the game, but just not enough for the Michigan State run at the end of the half.
Big dunks by J.R. Jr. He's in the dribble bag. We also got 18 points by J.R. Jr., 6 assists, 1 steal, and 13 points by Mickey Iverson. Shooting 75% also from 3-point. Land, not line, but land. The line or the land, I guess.
It depends on what coach you live on.
Yeah, there you go. All right, now Sparty's back out with the big 10-point lead. They're trying to pull away from the Buckeyes, and J.R. Jr. trying to keep it going. He's already got 18, as we just seen. And kicking it around, Pack. A couple of big shots now working off the pick. He's got that one. He lets it go off the back of the iron. The Buckeyes need to start making baskets and playing defense. Let's see if it starts now. They got an open look in the lane, high flow to hit it.
And turning good defense into offense. It works every time. A good defensive play, a turnover, leads to a fast break and leads to an open basket.
Zach Green has been the hot man late in the first half for the Buckeyes and now early into the second half for the Buckeyes. Zach Green keeping it going, keeping the Buckeyes in this one down 8. They got to control those passing lanes. Here coming the Spartans. They're pushing right towards the basket. Good defense by the Buckeyes. We got 4 on the shot clock. 3, 2, Sparty with a long 3 off the back of the iron. The Buckeyes now with 2 stops in a row. Here they come.
And both times they made Michigan State stretch the whole shot clock out.
Absolutely. Fighting through big on the screen. Great job by the Buckeyes to let 2 defensive possessions. And a good pass. Oh, and that one knocked out by the
The ball goes to your home team.
And he's been everywhere tonight. And we take a look at some of these league leaders. Ohio State is leading the league in assists in the last 30 games.
And of course the Blue Devils are second. They're always in some kind of category. Inbound by the Buckeyes, down by 8 points against the Spartans here. Third quarter. 2-1. He's got to let that go. He does. Oh, in and out, but he gets the offensive rebound. 58-52. Ohio State hangs around down by 6 now. They've stopped the Spartans on the last 2 defensive possessions. And they do it again for a third one, Mr. President.
And all they need is another defensive stop. But most importantly,
For 3.
they don't need to leave a shooter open in the corner.
Bang, 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 Mr. President. You already know what happened.
Ohio State in the front court looking for a good opportunity on offense. And they get it with the jumper from Iverson. And he's been holding them in this game tonight.
Absolutely. With a little clutch in the air. Iverson, 61-54. Keeps the Buckeyes in this thing. The Spartans now trying to add to their lead. They got the basket on the last possession. We got an open shooter, Mr. President.
And you know what happens when they leave them open in this league? Bang, bang, bang.
Fact it back to a 10-point lead, 64-54. The Buckeyes quickly up the floor with the ball now over to the corner, trying to get something going. Nice move. That's kind of Mateus leaning in and going off the window.
And the big man has offense to match. So I see him in the paint.
Absolutely. He's just been overshadowed tonight by J.R. Jr., who's having a fantastic game for the Spartans. 64-56. J.R. Jr. coming down the lane. He's got more points in his bag. 66-56. Another 10-point lead by the Spartans. The purple-haired menace tonight.
And him and Amadeus, they're just playing one-on-one at this point, huh?
I don't know, but Amadeus needs some help from the shooters. But they need to keep giving it down there to the big guy to keep him going on the two. Amadeus is going to let it fly. How about that? It goes down, Mr. President.
And right when you call him the big man needs some help, he tells you he don't need any help. Coming off the screen, he lets it fly. Bang, bang, bang.
And he's got 17 tonight. Trying to match J.R. Jr.'s got 20. Canyon Pack, nice shot right there. Fade away in the baseline, gets the go-to set.
And that's a nice way to silence that crowd. Ohio State's crowd was starting to get into the game.
Starting to get into it a little bit, but that quieted them down. It's 68-59.
Big man on the move. Pump fake. Back to the front of the court. Swings it around.
Ohio State 7 on the shot clock. 6-5. Good pass. That's blocked by Junior, making his defensive presence felt in the second half. 69. How about wild alley-oop there? Just party with the back off. Not working at all. 68-59 now. Coming back the other way. The Buckeyes trying to set something up.
Did he actually think they were going to catch the alley-oop?
I don't know. It was two guys in the spot. It was two Buckeyes in the spot. That's not going to work. 68-61 now. The Buckeyes down 7. Sparty's got to wake up. They got to get back into this here. At the top of the circle, only up 7. The Buckeyes are playing much better defense in the second half so far. The Spartans to the lane, nigga, that's an easy bucket for them.
And Michigan State is maintaining their lead. And they're doing just enough on offense and on defense to stay ahead of the Buckeyes.
70-61. Buckeyes down 9.
They need some offense.
They need a lot of offense. They need their shooters to participate.
Woo!
Goodness. Rivers just violated the Spartans.
And they've had some highlight plays on offense.
That's a fact. We've had about 4 posters tonight on both sides. Now the Spartans trying to set their offense up. They have to be in posterized. 70-63 doesn't matter. They got an open shooter.
Bang, bang, bang. If you leave them open in this league off a screen, it doesn't matter.
You can pack it away. It's going down. Pack with the jumper. He knocks that one down. 73-63. The Spartans controlling this one.
Assist goes to Iverson.
He's looking good though, second half so far. 73-65. Really has no help though from the little guys, the big fella. He shot threes. He's hitting 2 points in the paint. Behind the back pass there by Sparty. Back to the dribble bag. Guess what though, Mr. President? Open shooter.
Bang, bang, bang. And somebody's heating up tonight.
76-63. Pack was running the offense in the first half. Now he's getting it back in the second half as we get close to closing it on the third quarter here. The Spartans with a big lead now. Now they're up by 11 points. Biggest lead of the night.
And the big man's in his dribble bag now.
That's it. Amadeus is showing you what he can do. How about that? Works the dribble down to the post and then comes with the baby hook off of his glass.
That was so Tim Duncan-ish.
Tim Duncan-esque right there. 76-67. Now they got it to 9. Doesn't matter. Pack. He's got the hot hand for the Spartans in the second half. Kicks it over to the Kerner, though.
Number 7.
That goes down.
That goes down. And they've been getting some good looks from 3 tonight. Michigan State is creating some great offensive looks from 3, and they've been burying them.
Let's knock that one down. Now we got 79-69. Mickey Iverson.
Long hair don't care.
Absolutely. Hard fought basketball in the paint. Looking around for some help from the ref. He's not going to get any of that. He's down by 10.
And Ohio State's going to continue to fight.
Junior says it kicks it back out. Pack's wide open, Mr. President.
Bang, bang, bang. This is like an old Western movie.
Absolutely. John Pack Wayne shooting him down now. Here we go. 82-69. The Spartans way in control of this one, and they have been all night. The big guy, he's in his dribble bag. Spin move. Goes off the window. He's got tricks too, Mr. President.
Hey, I don't know what to say, but he can't do it by himself. He needs one of those shooters to wake up, but he's all the way in his bag in the second half.
Speaking of shooter, wide open, Mr. President.
3.
Williams knocks that one down. I cannot believe it. The Spartans just really absolutely lit it. 8 for 13 tonight from downtown. Gee whiz.
And they've just been letting them fly.
Letting them fly. This one, Mickey Iverson lets that one go. Nico down. 85-74.
And that's the type of offense Ohio State needs to get back in this game. Amadeus is holding them down in the paint, and he's matching Jones Jr. every opportunity he can. Now he needs one of those shooters to match the shooters of Michigan State.
85-74. The Spartans have been in control of this one since about the second quarter. Mr. President, he's wide open now too. 88-74. At this point, I'm thinking if one of us is wide open off the screen, we can hit a 3. I'm just saying. I mean, they're just all going down. 19 for 14. The Spartans letting them fly from downtown.
And this big man is just going to work.
Wow.
Over 2 defenders with the drop step.
J.R. Jr. not having as big of a second half, but Amadeus, he's really going in his bag and showing what he's got. Keeping the Buckeyes kind of close, but they're down 12. I mean, they're down by a lot, you know.
Taking 2 shots.
We got 14 seconds to go, third quarter. Pack is on the line. He's really come alive in the midway second quarter. Third quarter's been all of them.
Shoot 2. And they've just been letting it go from 3.
I mean, my goodness, if they don't stop shooting. Crowd trying to help a little. 88-76. Pack it in some more points. 89-76. The Spartans continue to add to their lead, trying to go up 14 here. Pack at the line. Good free throw shooter. Pretty sure he's gonna knock this one down. 2-7. 89-76. Buckeyes. They've been down mostly, like I said, since the second quarter. We're about to get to the fourth quarter. Pack from the line. Good. Pack knocks both of those down. 90-76. The Spartans have come to Valley City. The Ohio State Buckeyes being chocolatized right now, eaten up by the Spartans.
And let's see if Ohio State has something left in the tank at the end of this quarter. In the big man hands, he fades away, and that will do it for the third.
Two big guys exchanging a little bit of a dap there, respecting each other's game, because Amadeus, he really came on. First half for him. Let's see what happens down the floor.
And they need some offense, and they need some offense fast. They need to pick up the pace and find some shooters and some cutters towards the rim.
Nice move right there.
And the Buckeyes are 20 for 32 in this half.
24-32 for field goals for Michigan State Spartans. Great job. And how about that? Amadeus blocks him. J.R. Jr. gets it back and switches hands and throws it off the glass.
And way to stay with the ball.
This has been a great battle tonight by two big guys.
And this might go down as one of the epic big man battles in the Big Ten.
Facts. Way late in the season, getting ready for the journey. That one goes down. Good shot, 92-81. Maybe Michigan State will get sleepy here and the Buckeyes can pull back into this game. But right now, the so much.
And the Buckeyes have to stack a couple of those type of plays on top of each other to get back into this game.
They can't keep the scoring away from the basket.
And they can't stop Jones Jr. in the paint.
Look at the front of the best player. 92-81. That one goes off the front of the rim. The best player tonight is in purple red.
And the second best player has been all the way in his bag. And oh my gosh.
How about that? And a little hanging on the rim action too for you. No technical foul, but maybe a little rim action there.
And way to finish the basketball.
So that's 3 posterizers for the Buckeyes, and 2 posterizers for the Spartans tonight. But Michigan State up 92-83 over the Buckeyes, taking it down to the low post.
Looking to add to it.
That's right. Here we go tonight. Good spin move with the double-handed shot right there. 94-83. Sorry.
And the big man has shown everything that he has. Hasn't had the ball much on offense, but when he does, he's put it together really well tonight.
What I like about Amateus is he's a quick shot guy. You know, he gets the ball in his hand, he knows where he wants to do it, and he does it, and he gets it to work. So I like that. That one's off the front of the rim. Who else would get the rebound for the Buckeyes? But the man with the plan with 2 guys on him, and now it's his show. How about that? J.R. Jr.'s got quiet.
Yeah, he's taking over the ball game in the paint. In the second half, he's shown offense, defense, and he looks like he can't be stopped. He's absolutely on fire. But as you talk about him,
as I talk about him, the purple head menace comes right back with a little hop step, and then he goes off the glass. Nice move.
I think he's taking it personal.
I think they both are 96-85. Except Amateus doesn't have much help. J.R. Jr., he got a lot of help, but we got an open shooter for the Buckeyes, Mr. President.
And it doesn't matter which team you play for. If you have an open shooter in this league, bang, bang, bang. You can count those 3.
Facts, don't leave them open in the SGBA. Zach Green knocks that one down 96-88. Can they get a stop here and then a basket on the other end? And we could have a game in the fourth quarter, but J.R. Jr., he doesn't want to hear about any games in the fourth quarter. He ain't playing games. 98-88. He left Amadeus standing there on that one.
and that move was pretty sick.
Big triple drive to the basket for him, 98-80.
And what a cut to the rim. And what a finish by Iverson.
Talk about finding the cutter right there.
And maybe Ohio State can make a run at this late in the second half.
98-90. They need a stop. They need a couple of back-to-back defensive plays. Now, Pack is setting it up, slowing it down, but we got an open shooter, Mr. President.
And you know what happens when you leave them open in this league? They hit it every time. Bang, bang, bang.
SGBA, baby. Mello Harris knocking that one down.
And he's had a quiet second half.
He has had a quiet second half, but when he's open, he's knocking them down. 101-90, up 11. The Buckeyes cannot catch a break right here as we got 4 minutes and some change to go in the fourth quarter. Working their offense around, passing it around, back to the top of the key. 8 on the shot clock, 6, 5. They're going to have to take a shot. He's way back there. He lets it go. Terrible shot off the back of the iron, 101-90. Sparty pushing the ball up the floor. They've had the lead for most of the game. Another terrible alley-oop by the Spartans.
And I don't know why they're trying to connect on that. The lane is full Ohio State defenders, ready for that pass. But just like on the other end, a good defensive play lands into a great offensive play. And the big man.
How about Amateus? He really, in the first half, he made some plays. He was in the game. But in the second half, I mean, absolutely taking over. This guy, I don't know if he's going into the draft this year, but looking like a high draft pick. 101-92. Amateus knocking it down from the free throw line.
And he knows how to finish at the stripe, too.
Still an 8-point Sparty lead. Sparty down there. They've been able to find the open shooters. They've been able to make the cuts to the basket. And then when all goes wrong, J.R. Jr.'s there to put them home. And now another nice move, another nice unselfish play by the Spartans, and it pays dividends. Chris tonight. Chris and Rivers, 13 and 16, both respectively for each of them. 103-93 as the Spartans continue
And Michigan State is closing in on a good victory if they can hold on to it. But Ohio State's got one more run in them as they get the ball down to the big man in the paint.
103-95, the Spartans with the lead as we get inside 3 minutes in this one here. Big Ten matchup. Spartans looking to close the door here on the Buckeyes. How about that? We even up the posterized series 3-3 with Williams coming down the lane with a two-handed thunder dunk.
And maybe that was the one that closed the door. But it's a lot of time left in this game, so Ohio State's going to steer it strong.
You feel like the Buckeyes have been traumatized by the Spartans. That's it. Oh my goodness, that was fucking.
That was straight disgusting.
I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to go clean your door room. That was ridiculous. Just filthy. Wow.
I think that was the poster of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 4-3. Buckeyes posterized them. Spartans 4 times. Spartans 3 posterizes tonight. JR Jr. and I'm going to getting a little chippy down there in the post. They're pushing on each other. JR Jr. comes back out to the 3-point line. Ref watching.
And Junior from deep.
Wow. Junior said, I'm glad you got involved in the game, but my team is better. 108-97. Buckeyes down. Spartans with the lead.
Back to the big man.
Here we go. Big guy. Big on big.
Ooh,
Oh!
what a defensive play by Junior. Leading to the Michigan State 2 on the other end.
There it is, Mr. President. That's what I feel like. The nail in the coffin was right there. Yeah, big guy on Spartan stepped up down there in the post, made the strip steal, leads to the fast break points, 110-97. Sparty's got this in control. Good move, though. I'm going to tell you this.
I wonder if he can do it by himself. This big man has really put on a show in the second half.
110-99. Clearly he can't do it by himself, but he's absolutely kept his team in this game, and he's got that one.
A little under 2 minutes left in the game. Ohio State needs to push the panic button.
A couple of minutes kicks that one out. He's got the ball again. They're working around the top of the circle. There's the crossover. Working towards the basket. Pack standing in the corner. J.R. Jr. shooting at the top of the circle. And
Bang, bang, bang. And I think it's over now.
113-99. Spartans of Michigan State have come to Ohio State and given out a beat.
Is anybody gonna stop this guy?
I mean, it's ridiculous, man. This guy, he's got to get a top three draft pick right here.
He's gotta have 30 points in this quarter.
I mean, just ridiculous.
Just in the second half.
Ridiculous in the second half. 113-101. I'm gonna tell you, this has really kept them in it. But no help from the shooters, no help from the coaching staff. Just an absolute bludgeon by the Spartans. You get a 12-point lead. Sparty's running down the clock mercifully. Maybe looking for another dunk. Oh, the big guy's wide open.
Junior.
Bang, bang, bang. And I don't know how many times they want him to shoot it, but he's gonna knock it down. In the SGBA league, you can't leave him open.
Facts. 116-101. The Spartans have a good lead, Mr. President. I want to say thank you for doing this game with me as usual. It was fun tonight, and we like to thank the SGBA as well for letting us commentate the game. It's always fun. Good game in the big. The Spartans, the Buckeyes, 116-101. Now 118-101. Sparty goes up 17 with a chance to go up 18.
Shooting for the away team.
Potential for an end one. What do you think, Mr. President?
One shot.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. This was a great basketball game and a great matchup in the Big Ten. Michigan State just dominated this ball game from the first half all the way through. They made some great plays on offense and great plays on defense. But Jones Jr., J.R. Jr., what a game.
I'm going to tell you, Zach Green and Mickey Iverson, of course, for the Buckeyes, and Rivers as well, put in some work, but just not enough for the onslaught of the 5 Michigan State Spartans who came to play and took over Ohio State tonight. 119-104 as we close this one out, Pack with the ball.
And I think he's going to drain it down.
He's actually going to run out the clock. I think he'll take a last shot, though, Mr. President, right? Why not? Maybe not. No. the knee on the Buckeyes. How about that? He gets the deal down, the dribble out by the Spartans. 119-104.
Support your team. Make sure you get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.